better get a new lace. Tie that shit tight for your run up. Yeah. I've been going bad, I might get a little gangster. I'm way too heavy, weigh it down like an anchor. Fool me once, never twice, little prankster. Sit up in the corner, don't you make me have to spank ya. Spank ya, thank ya for holding shit down with the crown. But now your reign's over, I told ya. I'ma hold it down for my town. Tell me what you sippin' on, cause I've been sippin' that gush. You've been singing a different song, cause you ain't heard that gush. Let me put it in your ear. Let it sit up in your eardrum. There ain't no way to get away. I just give you that gush.
Boss bitch, Mayday. Niggas wanna talk about their heydays. Back in the days. Top flight, nigga, clear the gateways. Real bitch coming through stunting. I don't wanna talk about nothing unless you talking about something. Call me a dime, it's a dozen. I don't get flattered, it's just how I function. I'm black mixed with black, African queen of the slaps. You know the vibes, it's a fact. You know good shit when you see it, yeah. You got that je ne sais quoi with the Mac in effect. You got that hood shit that I wish you would, shit that make me come through on the low for that gumption. And ain't no assumptions and ain't no regrets. If I go to the south, baby, you know the rest, Tell you what it's hitting for, cause I be serving that gush. You been fucking with semi-pros, Them niggas ain't douche. Yeah, it's about to be a problem. I can see it on your face. You can't deny it, bitch, I'm the flyest. Now they all wanna choose violence.
Tell me what you sippin' on, cause I've been sippin' that gush. You've been singing a different song, cause you ain't heard that gush. Let me put it in your ear. Let it sit up in your eardrum. There ain't no way to get away. I just give you that gush.
Bounce Gang. Bounce Gang.
Yeah.
What up, good peeps?
Yeah.
I'm Sugar Will.
I'm double A.
You listen, man, we coming in on the one-on-one episode.
Yeah, episode.
looking dapper.
brand new beans up in here today, you know what I mean?
Brand new intro. Oh, that was fire, y'all. You know, I ain't had nothing to do with that, y'all. You know what I mean? You know, I give niggas their credit, nigga. I ain't had shit to do with it. When I seen it, I was like, damn. Good job, fellas.
You know why? Because these faces belong on the tissue.
Hell yeah. I'm your boy, Sugar Will.
Yes, man. I'm double A, man.
Got our boy Frequency in the back, man.
What's
you already
up?
know how we do, man. Welcome. Thursday night, Good Peepz show. What's up, Good Mob? You know what I mean? You know, if you ain't never watched this show, we go over rules and regulations first. So rule number 1, brother, is
Good peeps don't argue.
no, we don't. We don't. Yeah, we doing real
don't
good.
argue, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's been like 20 episodes since the last incident.
Rule number 2, always important on this show. Yo, gotta be able to take a joke. You know what I mean?
Especially tonight.
Especially tonight.
Yeah, y'all go already.
Especially tonight.
Especially tonight.
Yeah, this topic, you definitely want to tune in. You know what I mean? It's definitely a different topic.
And rule number 3 is in full effect. Chill out,
Chill
mom.
out, mom. You know what I
Listen
mean?
to the context of what we saying before you just jump out the window with it for real.
And rule number 4 is all day. Respect.
Yes.
Respect everybody. You know what I mean? That's, you know, like I said, we like this show because everybody got their own opinion. You know what I mean? So respect that, respect that. And, everything cool. Double A, rule number 5 is,
listen, man,
bro,
like, share, subscribe. Good peeps on everything. Got some announcements going that we're going to hit y'all with throughout the show, but Good Peeps on everything. Good Peeps Live on Facebook. Well, Good Peeps Live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tapping on our Facebook. Tapping on our Instagram. But especially our YouTube.
Yeah.
You want to come on that. But yeah, man.
What's
Good, bro?
Yeah, we had.
What did I do this weekend?
It's good.
Wasn't
man.
as interesting as yours.
I had a very it was definitely intriguing. It's a lot of shit going on, you know what I mean? Great. It was a good weekend, but it was a lot, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But what's good with you, bro? You know, I know you be in that lab a lot, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
man.
know.
Got a lot of it's crazy. I'm always telling you about what's going on, what's coming, what is dropping, but yeah, you just gotta stay tuned.
Yeah.
You gotta stay tuned, man.
Believe me, here in the lab, yo, me and Frequency get snippets.
You gotta stay tuned, man.
Sneak peeps, you know, we be getting who in the studio tonight. he in the lab, yo, you know what I mean? That shit ain't
Some great music around the corner. Some content, some visual content coming along with it. So it's a full on plan. Full-on launch coming, so it's gonna be dope, man. I'm excited about it. You know, and it's an everyday thing. It's just nonstop. But enough about me.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you, bro. Because I don't think anything I got tops what you talking about.
Yeah, probably don't. Probably
not.
Probably don't.
So yeah, let's just jump right in.
So this weekend, shout out to my son. We had his barbecue. My son going to college, Syracuse. We had a barbecue for it. Yeah, nice. It was nice, though. You know what I mean? As far as everything, it was, Frequency held the music down for us, you know what I mean? Which, you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy. Thank you for that, you know what I mean? And, everything, when the family, when you have a family function like that, anything can happen.
Some family things going on.
You don't know. You can't even make some of this shit up. But I can't even describe. But I'm gonna give you the highlight of my day. You know what I mean? And it was the first day. The first thing that started. I was like, if the day is gonna go like this.
All right.
I said, uh-oh. So my daughter, she's gave him my first grandbaby. You know what I mean? So she shows up at the house first. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So she comes out. You know what I mean? You know, I'm excited. I see the grandbaby. I'm getting him out the car. You know what I mean? Go get a daughter to kiss and shit. You know what I mean? So when I pick my grandson up out the baby chair, I'm looking at her. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm looking at her like, damn, she looking a little chunky, but you know how girls, you know, they weight fluctuates. Stop playing. Y'all know y'all shit fluctuate.
All right.
So I'm thinking that, all right, whatever, you know. So my grandbaby, I got my grandbaby in my hand, so I finally put him down, you know what I mean? So we play, you know, I'm looking at him like, what's up, bro? So he got this shirt on, say, I'm a brother. I'm a big, so I see the shirt, I'm like, I'm a big brother. I'm like,
That's what happens.
yeah. Yo, I like I said, it was the simplest line, but it was like hard for me to read it. I was just like, hold on, what is this? I had to stretch his shirt and shit. Like, what's this shirt say? I'm a big brother. So I'm looking at his shirt. I'm like, what is the, and funny thing, frequency is there too.
Right there.
So he's catching all this, but you just not.
Just keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah, I'm sitting there reading this shit like I'm confused. I'm like, a big brother? Like, how can he be a big brother?
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. I never felt so stupid in my life.
You adopted the kid? What's going on?
Yeah.
Everything but pregnant is in your mind right now.
Yeah, everything. I'm like rereading his shirt, like, hold on. So I look at her.
My brother's big is what you meant, right?
I'm like, a big brother, what's this shirt? And I'm looking at her like,
hey, yo, Jimmy, is this your old shirt? Everything but what it really is.
Yeah, I'm so confused. So I look at Reef and shit. I'm like, hold on. I was like, what's this mean? She was like, you pregnant? So I'm still
Yeah, I get that, but what's this shirt does not compute. Wait a minute.
I was so sold on this big brother shirt, man. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot I met pregnant and shit. I'm like,
oh, yeah, that's how that happened.
So I'm looking at her like, damn, so hold on, you pregnant? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what? Oh, man, this how you make announcements.
You, Dad, Pop. But first of all, AJ, congratulations. Let's get that out the way now.
Yeah.
Back to the story.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, bro, if this is, I couldn't even, because I ain't even want to make, she tried to make it about her. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
It was Bugs Day. Now she trying to make, no. I ain't even want to get into it. I think I was just like, yo, not right now.
Too much going on. I don't have the bandwidth.
Yeah, I ain't got time to be doing this. And then to end it off, I did a speech for my son. You know what I mean? Everybody was out. I ain't even know I was supposed to do a speech.
Oh, so you was all the way off.
So people coming up to me at door the later of the night, they like, yeah, I can't wait for the speech you about to talk about. I'm like, who doing the speech? I can't make this up. Frequency was there.
I ain't missed nothing.
I'm like, who told you I was doing the speech? You know what I mean?
You, Dad. No.
Yo, the pregnant girl walking around spreading all the rumors. My daughter.
Taking heat off of her? I'm pregnant, but Dad is giving a speech. That you don't want to miss.
Yo, man, I was like, she said this. They was like, yeah, Nate said you going to do a speech. So I had to do a speech now. So now, because everybody waiting for a speech. So I had to do, get everybody around doing a speech.
Bro, that is funny.
Thank Bug or whatever. My mom get in there. Tim had to get, she got in there and threw a Remember the Titans quote on us and shit.
We will blitz all night. Leave no doubt.
Definitely got blitzed.
she had to get her word in. We was cracking up, but everything was, everything was cool. But like I said, it was a lot going on that day. But overall, the day was beautiful, man. The weather was nice. I mean, people stopped up through. Shout out to everybody that stopped out coming through, man. The town, like his buddies was there. It was nice.
He's like the unofficial mayor.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice, bro. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But she tried to make it about her. I was like, nigga, no, we not making this stay about you.
Bro, that's funny.
Excuse me. So that was Sugar Will's. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? And then shout out Sunday, I gotta shout out my boy Cliff. Shout out Oko.
Oh, yeah, big shout out.
Afro Taco.
Happy birthday, happy belated,
Happy
bro.
birthday, Cliff, man. You know what I'm saying? I went up there to I was tired as hell, though, but I went up there anyway. I don't know how I did it either, but I had to, that was my man. That's my man. So I chilled for a little. It was one of them, I'm here. I'm out.
Be in the back.
Yeah. I was feeling old as hell sitting in that damn bar like, I just want to go home.
You got me for 10 minutes.
I just want to leave. You know what I mean? I showed my face and, you know what I mean? But it was a nice turnout. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? It was people.
I saw the IG. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah, it was people. It was people still coming in when I left. Like, I mean, by the carloads. I'm like, good. Yo, where you going, Will? Yo,
home.
I
am out.
I don't live 15, 20 minutes from this spot. You know what I mean? Like, 15, 20
minutes to get on the parkway.
Yeah. I got the roll, and I had, I'm getting old. I can't do 2 back-to-backers, you know what I mean? That shit, them Jones be hurting.
It's over.
Yeah, I had, like I said, Saturday's my Sunday. You know how it is setting up a function, you know what I mean, when you the host and shit.
Brother.
Oh, man, Jesus. So I was tired from that, but, it was an interesting week for me, brother. What's good? You know what I mean? We got...
Hold on, one more.
We need y'all
Johnson brought it up.
What?
Tubi, bro.
Oh, shit. Why I keep
He's
forgetting
in the
I'm a movie
movies.
star? I keep forgetting I'm a movie
He's
star.
all humble. He's humble right now.
What up, Dawson?
Mr. Brown is a humble man.
Dawson,
But
yo,
that dude is a straight up movie star now.
Nah, you right, Dawson. Shout out to my boy Dawson. You know what I mean? Always looking out for Good Peepz, bro.
Uh-huh.
Seriously, yo, for real. If we got a fan, they ain't even gonna call him a fan. That's our boy. You know what I mean?
That's bro.
He Good Peepz to death. You know what I mean?
Dawson saw this before we did.
Yeah.
no cat.
Yeah, so shout out to Capital Punishment on Tubi now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Featuring
Said
me.
I'm gonna get my Sag card now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, featuring me is 2 parts, you know
Hey,
what I mean?
Sugar got a IMDb credit now, man.
Oh,
It's
yo,
official. Yeah. You can Google. He's an IMDb official.
Yo, somebody sent me that. And I didn't even know I was on the joint. I was like, what's this?
I got a warrant. I'm wanted now.
Yo, my sister Shanita said, yo, look, bro. And I'm looking at her, what is this? I'm like, oh, Mr. Paul, that's me and shit. You know what I mean?
It says, yeah.
Nah, yo, check out the movies on Tubi, Capital Punishment. It's about corrupt cops. It's actually a pretty good movie, y'all.
Is.
Like I said, man,
solid film.
it keeps you, intrigued. At least, you want to see what's going on. The more I watch it, I'm like, damn, okay. You know what I mean? Like, it got some Tubi moments, but for the most part, for the most part, that thing rock. That thing good. You know what I mean? So
that's a good movie.
Yeah, I ain't just saying it because I'm in
moments.
it. People think you just saying it because you in it, but if you don't know us, you ever watch? I ain't gonna front. I tell you the truth. You know what I mean? If I thought I was in the whack movie, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, don't go watch that.
Yeah, it's a good.
I just show y'all my part.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Just be showing your
like,
part.
Yeah, just minute 5, the minute 5 marker, and the minute 95.
Yeah.
Go to those 2 spots right there.
I keep forgetting about that movie. So I don't know why. Like, I guess because it took so long. I don't even know what long means in movies and shit. That could have, I don't know. But, You know what I mean? It is out now. Capital Punishment on Tubi. You know what I mean? It's some real. It's like I said. It's about corrupt cops taking over in another way. You know what I mean? When you think of corrupt cops, you might think one way, but it's the opposite.
I would call them rogue.
Yeah, they just went rogue like the hell with it. Like, all right, the hell with all this locking niggas up.
Yeah, we can go about this a different way. Different way of administering justice.
These niggas keep getting out in 2 minutes. We locking them up. They out in 2 minutes. All right, we're
gonna put them down.
Yeah, that's the kind of cop. That's why I can't be no cop. Yo, I'm sorry. I couldn't be no cop. Yo,
You be a rogue?
Yeah, I'll be rogue. Yeah, I'll be rogue. I already know what kind of person I am. I ain't got that kind of patience for dudes, man. For real, acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is great.
Be the Robin Hood of police officers. Robbing from the dealers to get back.
yeah, I would.
How do you think we pay for all these programs?
The criminals would hate me, you know what I mean? For real. But like I said,
Black
check it out.
I sell drugs
Capital
to the
Punishment.
community.
My character's Mr. Paul. I'm in both parts. Like, I ain't even know they was gonna have 2 parts. I ain't even gonna hold you. I thought it was one whole joint. And then when it came out in 2 parts. You know what I mean? So if you get confused, if you see it on your screen, it's 2, you know what I mean? It's 2 parts.
2
you know
movies.
What I mean? Yeah, somebody said I ain't see it, but it was there. I'm like, yeah, if you look, it say 1 and it say 2. So, you know, check them out. I am in both. I'm like in the beginning of the first part. And the last part. The
First 10
part.
minutes and the last 2.
So you gotta watch the whole movie to see me.
You gotta
twice.
see, just to even understand what
Thankfully,
it's about.
it's a good movie.
Yeah, so check it out. Y'all heard it. You know what I mean? I like I said, I think, you know, actually, if they saying if they do this one do good, we're gonna get a 3 in. So, you know, that's why, you know, support your boy, you know, so I can get Mr. Paul.
Download, buy, stream, all the things.
Mr. Paul can get some more roles. You know what I mean? They said, somebody asked, I ain't even gonna hold you. Somebody asked me when you get in the bedroom scene.
Uh-oh. Funny ass. Let me tell you about the new film coming out midnight before 2.
You stupid. Midnight before 2. You stupid.
Yeah.
Nigga said midnight before 2.
Coming to an AMC near you.
Oh man, yo, like I said, I appreciate the support from all of y'all that actually watched it. People called me. They really like, yo, man.
I gotta hit Slick up, man. I gotta get in that next.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I talked to Slick too. I was like, yo, I need some action. You know what I mean?
Listen, I could play the bouncer at the club.
Yeah. Nah,
That's
he
easy.
was like, nah, I got y'all. Like I said, I need some action now. But yeah, I feel like I can do that. You know what I mean? So, let's go.
Babe, I had to pay my dues.
Yeah. He said, I ain't write the script, baby.
I am acting.
I was taped down.
This was professional and tasteful.
They ain't trying to hear none.
AI.
They ain't trying to hear none of that.
You know all the CGI and AI we got going on. I wasn't even there.
I mean, you was cool when Denzel was in the sex scene. What about it? You know, they love when they favorite actors in the joint. You know what I mean? Let it be you. They ready. What that? No, get out of that profession.
So what you're saying is you can read all these Zane books, but I can't be.
Zane, there you go with that Zane shit.
Yeah, we'll leave that
There you
alone.
go with that Zane shit again. You know what I mean?
We'll leave
That
it
I
alone.
ain't see.
You the only one.
Yeah, I know. But nah, man, I appreciate that, Dos. Thanks you for reminding me
Y'all
about the
told me about it. I'll
movie,
check it
man.
out.
Like I said, check it out if you didn't see it. You know what I mean? It's definitely on Tubi as we speak. You know what I'm saying?
Capital Punishment.
Yo, speaking of police, shout out, I guess next week.
Oh, we going, you just hold off. Yeah, we going to hold off. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? But hopefully that go down with some police. We have an actual big boy, but we'll let y'all know. We'll let y'all
just
know
gotta
soon.
tune in.
Yeah, tune in next week. We're supposed to have a banger next week, so we keep y'all tuned in on that one.
We
But
got something crazy this week.
yeah, but just this week, I don't know. You ready? You ready? touch into
Yeah,
this?
you know, this movie, if you saw the show title, Norbit.
Norbit.
What year did that come out? Like 2007?
Probably.
What's her name? Respucia?
Respucia.
Respucia.
A lot of characters played by Eddie Murphy, but Norbit was a battered husband.
Yeah, he was
That's
battered. Battered. That Joker was scared to death.
That boy was chained up in the basement.
Yeah, Norbit. That was a slept-on movie, man. That's like I said. Once I kept watching, it got funnier and fun. I'm like, this is a funny movie. But
that was what was funny about Norbit, man. It was an interesting premise, a comedic spin on domestic violence, if there ever was one.
Yeah,
the movie was done so well, you forgot that like this is a serious thing.
Yeah,
and we were talking earlier, and it's like, nah, man. A lot of guys go through this, but you know, scared to report it, scared to talk about it because it's a taboo thing. Nobody takes it serious.
Nah.
When you hear of things that's as sensitive as domestic violence, is always a man on a woman for the most part.
Yeah.
Historically, statistically, that's always the case. But there are instances where it's the other way around.
Honestly, it's a lot of instances. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, what you just said was all facts. The problem is, like I said, we are not discrediting women or kids that get abused.
This ain't that type of show. It's not the Pain Olympics.
Yeah, this is not. What about us? You know what I mean?
Olympics.
We get all of that. We're talking about male physically getting abused by women they're with. It's a thing now. You know what I'm saying? And there's all kind of different abuses. You know what I mean? We just sticking with the men right now, which is never talked about because nobody really cares about it. It's sad, but nobody really cares about it. So you don't really hear about it. But if you around, you see it. You didn't heard about it. You know what I mean? This shit is real. You know what I mean? And I came up with the topic because of the Shakara Richardson situation where, she tried to, she actually, how females, some of y'all get mad and deal with it in a different way. You got women who know how to be classy about it, argue, and keep it moving. Some females want to put hands on people. You know what I'm saying? And then it escalates to a different type of situation. This is what she did to her boyfriend, Maurice.
So we got to make sure we don't have all the facts on that yet.
What? I don't know. What happened was the report says she falsely accused him of hitting her. Once they went back to the cameras, they realized it was her, and he was, you trying to defend yourself, and now she mad because she can't really do what she want to do to you. But she was quick to tell, she was quick to report. If there's no cameras, listen, the boy she had is Olympic, a gold medalist, Olympic. You know what I mean? Maurice Coleman. He's the same step. If he gets caught on a domestic violence account, his career is done. We already seen this situation. Any athlete, entertainment, if you get caught hitting a female, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Nobody's recovered from that. You know what I mean? I don't know. They can do anything but hit a woman without recovering from the joint. You know what I mean? Ho's best decision in America was not hitting Solange. That is honest the truth. The best decision in his life he ever made was he didn't hit Solange in that damn elevator, bro. You know what I mean? Because if he did, it would have went left. She actually got praised for doing that shit. You know what I mean? Most females, oh yeah, girl, that's how you do it. You know what I mean? When they get out of line, that's how you treat them. Now, a lot of girls praise Solange for doing that shit to Ho. All he had to do was just snap once, and it would have went a whole different route. You know what I mean? It would have. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if y'all think about that, that's the same. They always show Ray Rice, the end of the Ray Rice situation with his wife, which was bad. But you see, prior to that, his wife is just hooking him. Boom, 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 boom. And then all of a sudden, he just loses it. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, and now we see the end part, like where he dragging her and all that. But they ain't show the beginning where she was, but you know what I mean, hooking off like Solange was. You know what I mean? Hove, but Hove, Hove was a different kind of dude. Chill. You got another cat like, all right, enough is enough, and he ain't been right. Y'all know Ray Rice from Baltimore, running back. His career was done. Yeah. After that situation, he was in his prime too.
Yeah, he's one of the best running backs in the NFL.
He was in his prime of his career. Done. You know what I mean? Like, done. So, like I said, the best is Hov has made a lot of great decisions that we didn't thought you could think about. But that one right there, nigga, is top of the list. Because if he hits Solange, that's a whole nother animal. And they praise her. Don't nobody. What happened to Solange when she hit Hove? Nothing. She actually got more famous off of that situation than she was when she was even doing movies and in her little. Half the time, you didn't know she had an album out. Like, she got more famous off that situation because she was hooking off on Hove in the elevator. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, it's situations where it goes Hove's way, and then it's situations where it can go Ray Rice's way. But we don't see that, bro. Like, it's some of y'all girls out there. I ain't seeing all. Let's get that out there. We're not seeing all. I know how y'all get. But there's some girls out there that like to put hands on their men. You know what I mean? And this shit is like, it's crazy because you got to be, if you got one of those kind of girls, man, you got to be careful because the minute she don't like the situation, she call the cops. You going to jail. It's that simple. You're going to jail, especially if you cannot prove it. Yeah, that's why y'all see social media, a lot of these niggas is getting smart now when they like arguing with their girls and they taping this shit and the girl throwing shit in the back, you know what I mean? Like, You feel me? Y'all see these videos on social media where the guy gotta be like, yo, man, I'm just trying to get my stuff. And she choking the man and, punching him in the, I'm like, yeah, y'all was like, bro, you smart because you taping all this shit just in case he gotta go off. Now it's self-defense. But if you don't have that type of camera or proof that a girl can say anything, you're going to jail. I don't even know if you ever been in a situation, if cops come to your crib in any situation, they putting you in handcuffs until they figure out what's going on. The man. Yeah, facts. I know. They putting you in handcuffs. They don't give a damn what the story is. Yeah, well, we got to put you up, like, figure out what's going on with the, you know what I mean? They don't even know what happened. You know what I mean?
Does that make sense to you, though?
Hell no.
Why?
Hell no, because if you don't know both sides, then nobody needs to be locked up yet.
But there's too many examples where they didn't, and it went bad for the woman.
I mean, locked up.
I'm talking about putting in handcuffs until stuff is figured out.
Yeah, yeah. You can't just take her word for it. That's what they doing.
But there's too much at stake if you don't, and it happens to be what it is.
It's too much at stake if it does. Because if I do, now I'm locked up. You know what I mean?
We talking about two different things. We talking about being put in cuffs and restrained versus being locked up. You said if a man gets put in cuffs in a domestic violence situation, that makes sense.
I don't know why it makes sense when you already got the cops out there to control the situation. I don't need to be in handcuffs. If it's a bunch of cops out there, because it's going to be a bunch of them because they ain't bringing one.
There's a lot of instances where it went left for the woman involved where they just walked up the scene like, all right, well, y'all just calm down, and he turned around and beat her to death.
I'm not saying it.
And vice versa. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's that, you right. It's a
there's more, as I'm saying, I understand sometimes you just got to step back and view it as a whole, and you can't always just treat everything as a one-off because sometimes you can guess wrong and you can get it wrong. So you have to have a standard across the board. If we have a situation, the man is naturally stronger, the man is more imposing, so let's restrain the man. The woman we can handle easy. The man, we want to restrain him because he might be stronger than both of us.
But what if it's a situation you pull up and it's Norbit and Rasputin? And you like, okay.
Yeah,
clearly she's a heavyweight. Yeah, he leaking.
Like some of these, I don't know.
I'm saying that
I hear what you saying
I mean,
because it got to be
you
a
have to have a
procedure.
standard. You have to have a standard procedure, and it can't just be a per case basis because you got to treat.
Right.
That's what you have a standard procedure for, so everybody, a guideline, everybody to follow. Unless you have that situation where you see a Rasputia and the Norbit, like, all right, clearly the woman is the aggressor here. We're breaking protocol. We're going this route. We're restraining her. For the most part, it's usually the man restraining because the man is a stronger person. That even plays into the fact why when you hear situations about domestic violence and it's the woman beating the man, a man will laugh. Men will laugh at that. Why? Because that doesn't compute. Like that shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Naturally it shouldn't be when you go in like the natural order of things. Men are their bones are denser. They're normally stronger. That's usually not the case where it's a woman beating up on a man. You really don't see that as much. So we've all laughed at dudes. We've all been a part of that where we laugh. Yo, she is beating him up. That is sad.
Yeah, I mean it is.
And we don't take it seriously now. If we hear that a guy's beating up a girl, that's different. It's like, yo, you a coward, you a pawn. It's like I don't respect you. But when a guy is getting beat up by a girl, like even now,
still a coward.
You think about it, you laugh like that's crazy. How's that even happening?
But my thing is, it can go south. It can go left. Like
you right.
You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that it don't.
I have, like I said, I ain't no. I got examples. Like that whole cop thing was, I had the cops come because the girl thought I was going to hit her. I have never hit a female in my life. You know what I mean? Seriously. So I'm like, they came. I ain't even know why they came. I'm like, what's up? They like.
She said,
yeah, yo,
better than LeBron.
Yo, I'm telling you. Look. I'm telling you, it's a true story. I see the cops roll up. I'm like, well, then what's up? You know what I mean? Like we was arguing. You know what I mean? But it wasn't nothing physical. So I you know what I mean? I'm outside. They like, yo, you know what I mean? What's going on? Everything all right? You know what I mean? On that tip. I'm like, yeah, what's good? They's like, and then she came out and they was like, I'm like, what's going on? Why y'all here? We heard, it might have been. I'm like, nah, ain't nothing go down. And then I thought, when she came out, it was like, I thought he was going to hit me. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, what? You know what I mean? When I'm looking at her like, oh, whoa, you know what I mean? You thought I was going to hit you like.
Officer, this relationship is over officially right now.
Yeah, serious, real true story. I thought you was going to hit me. Now, my deal was, I have never hit you in my life, so why would you assume that now? But, like.
She called the cops?
Yeah. Yup, on an assumption. Like, I thought he might hit me, so it was that's why I was like, what's up with them? And then when they heard it, like, what? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, I ain't touch, I don't do that shit. You know what I mean? I know how to just bounce or whatever the case may be. If
like
it got
now,
to that.
I'm leaving.
Yeah. Yeah. But that
was the nail.
That right there just let me know it's just so easy for them to just flip. You know how emotional women are. They can say anything. You know, we up here acting like we don't know. When they get mad and emotional, yeah, it can go left. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something thrown at you before.
Yeah, it can go left, man. They forget, they snap, and next thing you know what I mean? The next day they don't even know what happened. You know what I mean? You locked up, you in jail, the man.
That's funny you said that word. Rodney just said, got the whole episode. I mean, the whole show snapped when the women go crazy.
Yeah, they do. They got it. Yeah, like I said, women do go crazy. Like I understand abuse. When you hear the word abuse, the first thing you think of is women and kids. You do. Like you know what I mean? That's just human nature. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody thinks about what about the man though? Do he?
Jody says something interesting. She said that not enough men report intimate partner abuse because of the stigma.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
As we were just saying.
Yep.
Many men stay in relationships and don't want to leave, and when she gets physical, he won't retaliate, but just walks away, but also stays in relationship.
Yeah, we do. I mean, you got to think. depending on your situation with that girl, especially if it's kids or you married to her.
Money's tied up.
Yeah.
Too many things to walk away.
A lot of stuff. A lot of
figure it
stuff.
out.
You know, when we leave relationships or marriages, nigga, you pay it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's cost. It's a lot of guys think of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
I'm not bruising. So.
Cheaper to keep her.
Cheaper to keep her. That's the famous line. Cheaper to keep her, because now you all in. It's not saying all men like that, but it's some jokers out there like that. You know what I mean? And when we talk, we need y'all to like, share, subscribe, comment. We're not saying
Child
everybody.
support, alimony.
You know what I mean? Don't think we saying everybody. We just saying this happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, men getting abused is not talked about, and it happens, and you see it all the time. That's why a lot of these guys, like, you'll see them, they are videotaping their girls because they don't know what she about to do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, one woman, shot her husband on live. Yeah, like, you heard it. I know y'all seen this joint. It's like one of the she arguing back with him. He doing all this, whatever. All you hear is a boom, boom. Now the mom coming out, the grandma, I told him. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Jody just said when she worked in the ER, she saw male abuse and, relationships all the time.
All the time.
Like I said, only those type of people get this, the first hand.
People don't think that shit ain't happening.
Stabs, cuts,
Yeah. Jokers
knocked in the head.
These jokers all beat up trying to protect themselves, because if you hit them, it's a lot of other shit. It's too much other shit gonna happen to you, bro. Like, it is. It's like, if I hit them, you talking about might lose your job, lose your family, because now everybody think you beating up mom or the girlfriend. Like, oh, man, man. Like I said, y'all think it's a joke. I heard this shit, and I'm like, ain't nobody talking about no men getting abused. Yeah, we always talk about all that. I get it. Like I said,
No, because dude's going to laugh, man.
Oh, man.
Dudes are going to laugh. Anytime you hear about a dude getting beat up.
If a man told me that right now, I wouldn't laugh. I'd tell the nigga straight up, you need to leave her.
All right. Out of poll of 10 men, 8 are going to laugh.
Yeah, well, they ain't your friends.
What was the attack? Was it a slap or a stab? Because if dude be like, yo, look at this shit.
If we see you all lumped up one day, like, damn, bro, what happened to you? You like,
girls get extreme.
And when he came in late. Like, everybody gonna look at you like, yo, what is happening right now?
I came in late. Like, what? Yo,
you laughing? Exactly my point.
I'm just saying, that's what this nigga.
Laughing,
You can't
tell the story.
I'm gonna laugh, but I want to figure out what's going on too. I'm like,
but that's what I'm saying. Regardless of whether we want to figure it out or not, when you hear that a man is getting beat up by a woman, a man's instinct is to chuckle. For the most part.
Chuckle.
That's what you did. You're going to chuckle about it. Chuckle it up. You're going to chuckle about it. Why? Because it doesn't make sense in your man brain that's actually happening.
I get what you're saying. You know men ain't. We ain't got no sense.
And that's why.
But you got it.
Men, if that's happening, men are scared to even share that because they don't want to be looked at as less than a man by other men. Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to like,
gonna get demoted.
It's gonna be like that scene from A Thin Line Between Love and Hate when he tried to report her at the gun.
And the cops laughed at him.
Cops laughed at the nigga.
And she came outside and his car was on bricks. She done broke down the ride in front of the cops and y'all laughing at me.
Be like, whoa, man. Yeah, I can see that happen, but listen, man, we making a joke because that's what we do all the time.
And that's the stigma, right? So and that's the stigma. That's why men don't. That's the main reason. If men felt safe to report these things, then we would hear a lot more cases. But we don't, so it don't happen.
I mean, I'm trying to let y'all know. Y'all better let them know, Nick. Yeah, I mean, get what your boys talking about. Your ass
better
been up.
Leave.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta leave. Yeah, that's probably if it's got to that point, you gotta leave. But some people, you know that.
You say, well, we got kids. We got this. Well, then you toxic and you like it.
Yeah.
Let's keep it all the way a buck. You like it.
Yeah, you right. If
you got that BET video relationship that you always wanted. Now it's here.
And then they got this generation now where they just fighting all the time. So it's just like they preaching it now. You know what I mean? Like it is. It is. It's like it's cool to do it. You know what I mean? He got these girls, you know, these video vixens, you know, running around, you know, fighting their mans and their boyfriends. And I'm like, we ain't see that growing up. You got your
love and hip hop relationship. Y'all throwing glasses at each other.
Yeah. We ain't see that, but we did see vice versa, like, you know, the flip side, you know, but we never seen women hitting men. You know what I mean? We did see men hitting women in movies and stuff like that growing up. You know what I mean? Like I said,
that was always cringy too.
Yeah, that was always cringy. Yeah, seriously.
You got, like who are the most hated men actors? A dude from
Mister is the most hated.
Mr. Ike.
Mr.
You got Ike is Lawrence Fishburne is Ike.
Yeah, Mr.
And the dude from Enough. I don't know who he was.
Him, he's up there. I know you're talking about, but the other black dude from the Medea joint, Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Oh yeah, Wood.
Yeah.
Wood. Harris' brother, the other Harris.
Yeah, those three.
Yeah.
Those three are probably the most hated men on film.
Yeah.
Because they put their hands on women.
Yeah, you
Even
right.
what's the name? He's a frat brother too. Played in Crush Groove. Blair Underwood.
Oh, he did that. Yeah, that crazy. He went crazy. Yeah, he was acting crazy.
Yikes.
Yeah, them movies, you when you take them roles,
you are taking the risk.
Yeah, you are
Huge
taking the
risk.
hitting the woman in the role. You know what I mean? Like I said, Danny Glover ain't never
Yeah, a lot of women.
that
like,
color purple role, man. It did him good and bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but on the flip side, like I said, what happened?
I ain't gonna say who sent it to me.
Huh?
But I just got a text about the show.
What happened?
Some people like a little pain with their pleasure. That is wild.
Yeah, well, I don't know who said that. Yeah, they a little toxic. I told you, they out there. Yeah, we ain't having this show because they ain't out there. Yeah, some girls, man, they just.
I wasn't a dude either.
Some girls, yeah. Some girls is like that. You know, they about that. You know, they don't, only way they know is physical. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Like, when they want to dispute something, they think physical. Like, I'm gonna hit them or throw something or, you know what I mean? Something physical.
Because he's a man, he can take it. So I can get that off. Like, nah,
yeah.
keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, I believe.
That's the other part of it. All this, men and women are equal. Getting what you asked for now, too. Be careful.
Yeah.
You think you're on equal footing.
No,
I treats you like a man. You don't want that. I said that.
So, you got the Hove, and then you got the Ray Rice. Yeah, you get caught up. Yeah,
because they never showed what led to that.
Nah, the hell no.
They always just showed.
Hell no.
Walking to Innovate, and he just loses his mind.
Hell no. She was hooking him all the way to the joint. Obviously, he messed up, did something. You know what I mean? But she's hooking them all the way to the elevator, like, you know what I mean?
They never showed that.
Never showed that.
And this is my first time even hearing that.
Yeah. Watch, you got. Yeah, this is watch the whole joint. They ain't gonna show that part because the last part was just so horrific. Yeah, like what he did, I don't condone. You know what I mean? Like, he went way out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you can have one of those guys that just lose it. Or like I said, you got Hov where he just, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I lost respect for B because she just sat there and let her sister do it. You know what I mean? If you can't just let your sister just now about strike her, you know what I mean? It's a whole different story. Like
military words. Strike.
About strike her.
That's a tough situation because we don't know what led to that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they said it. Yeah, we know the story. I don't care
we don't know.
We don't know. Yo, that's the problem. There's no reason out there where you should be hitting somebody. I don't care if you're the man or the female. If it gets to that point, you gotta roll. You gotta roll because now you can't tell me what I'm gonna do. So now you saying, okay, now you hit me. Now you can't be mad at my reaction.
I'm not. Yeah, you can't tell somebody how to respond to disrespect. Yeah. That's part one. I agree with that. What I'm saying is, like the losing respect for Beyonce. Like we don't know what led to that. So
She sat there and watched her sister whoop his behind for like 4 floors. She sat in the corner and just like this. She didn't even move.
Okay, so let's
spit on the
let's
floor.
play.
Let's grab
Let's
her.
play. What would you do?
What would you
Grab
do?
her.
Let's flip it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the elevator.
Uh-huh.
Role reversal.
Yep.
It's you, your lady, and your sister is going to town on your lady over something she did. What would your lady have to do for you to just let it happen?
No, I would grab my sister regardless. Like, nah, Nick, no, you're not doing that. Like, that's not what we doing. You know what I mean? But like I said, she just watched it. You know what I mean? Like she condoned it.
So nothing could happen for you.
Only way that's going down if I just sick my sister on her. You know what I mean? Like if I intentionally was like, yeah, I want you to get, whoop her, I'm not touching her.
So what would that take?
I don't know.
Because we don't know if B said get him. We don't know that.
Why would she sick a woman on a man though? That's the stupidest thing you can ever do.
Blame it on the alcohol.
You better go get a brothers or a cousin or something. You don't sick another woman on a man. If that's the case, what? Because like I said,
I'm just saying we don't know the
could have went a whole
circumstances.
nother. Like I said, I don't care what the circumstance. The difference is you need the circumstances. I don't need the circumstances when it comes to hands.
I'm all about understanding the reason behind that. Reason why things happen.
Yeah, it probably
could
have been some real bad shit.
Nobody should touch anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say I lost respect for you until I know the reasons why something happened. If it just,
it's like,
we don't know.
She just watched like it was a boxing match or some shit. I was like, damn, she ain't even move. Like, yeah, get him, girl.
So that's what I'm saying. Hov must have did something.
He probably did. You know what I mean? He did. It's obviously because you could tell he did something by the way he looked, but that don't mean, you should be getting hooked on by your
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? Because the minute I hook back, then it's a whole, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's different. You know what I mean? Now I'm no longer Hov no more. Yeah, your career's over. Like, nobody, you can't recover from that. But, it's always a two side. I know you ladies think y'all equal, but y'all not. We not equal. You know what I mean? I hear, we're not equal. It's two sides. It's just a double standard in life. I hate when women say that. You want to be equal. There's no equality because it's just like that. It's just, that's how life is. So in this circumstances where we talking about this, you see it. It's no, it's not. We're not. It's a double standard to everything. You know what I mean?
So we are, maybe we need to define what we're talking about when we talking about equal. We talking about physical stature. That
I'm telling you, no, like a lot of women talk about they want to have the same equal rights or rights do. Rights, yeah, but you're not equal to a man because we're held to a different standard. We're not held to the same standard as a woman. How can we be the same? We not. You know what I mean?
So that's what I'm saying. Let's break that down so we don't.
If I can hit you and go to jail, and you can hit me and not go to jail, are we the same? It's that simple. It's really that simple.
We're talking about straight physical.
I mean, we can say, physical, like I said, physical, but there's a lot of ways we could do double standard, you know what I mean? But right now, we're talking about physically getting abused. But I just made my point, like, if I hit you, I'm going to jail. You hit me, you not. That's not the same thing, you know?
What happened to Sha'Carri?
Nothing.
But
nothing.
we don't.
I don't know what this. It's a. Yeah.
That's why I wasn't so big on talking about her because we don't know the full story. We don't know what the outcome is.
Okay.
Like we need.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they ain't give the whole. They still under investigation and, that's what I'm saying. And all of that.
So we just.
He probably ain't pressed charges.
All right. So let's go full circle now.
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about how there was a part A to the whole Ray Rice video that we didn't see. I didn't even know existed till you just said something. We only know what they showed us on tape. We don't know what happened that led up to that with Sha'Carri and her boyfriend. We don't know.
Good mom, what up?
That's why I didn't want to speculate on it because there could be information that we're missing. He could have did something, and now he's just playing like he ain't do nothing. And all the only thing they're showing is her reaction. It's just like in the game. the ref catches the reaction, not the person that did something first, especially in basketball.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, yeah, it's always parts to stuff, but you know, the point we making is if you just tuned in, we're talking about men getting physically abused, and it's a big deal. It's a big thing that's never really talked about. You know what I mean? I know everybody, men, think they tough. I get it. You know what I mean? Even the tough ones has been hit where you got to just be like, yo, chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, chill.
I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go, all right?
Yeah. Even the ones that can control the situation, and you done been through it. You know what I mean? You just can control the situation. You know what I mean? Hopefully you just don't have a female like that she's like that all the time. You know what I mean? But some guys got the, you know, they just like drama, you know, females. So, you know, anytime there's an argument, it seems like it's physical or, you feel like you in danger or something.
With you, Angelique.
You know what I'm saying? So
keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, like I said, this is not everybody. I hate when we do something and everybody be thinking, we didn't say everybody. But it's somebody. You know what I mean? Like, yes, they out there. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, you know, everybody, I know every man is going to say, oh, yeah, I would have did this, and you don't really know. Because when you in that situation, you don't. If you get put in that situation, it's really, you don't know what's going to happen.
That's like black people talk about, I wish I was back in slavery. I would not mess out. That's what that sounds like.
If you're in a situation where you feel like a girl is stronger than you and really handling you, you're gonna have to do something.
Musher.
A mush is a gentle.
Oh, mush.
Push to the face.
A mush.
Push to the facial area.
Who said a mush?
Angelique said musher.
Yeah. But yeah, you got it. Yeah, you know we done did a couple mushes.
BJ
go
said,
ahead.
touch me and I'll sue. So I ain't too proud.
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah, that's
bud.
telling
Touch
all the
me
way
and I'll
right
sue.
there. That's a tattletale right there. You see, they telling.
I ain't gonna call him a tattletale.
This nigga says sue. Ain't nobody go that far, man. You know what I mean? He said,
Hey,
sue.
man, they gotta learn.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be an example.
Well, that
It's
means
not
you,
okay.
sue me and you done with him. That's what that means too. Yeah, I'm done with this chick. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real, if you suing her. But
Roddy said I called the cops and they both went to jail.
And he been there.
yeah, Rod, I know Rod. Yeah, Rod know the game though because Rod been on the opposite side of this thing. Once you on the opposite side where you.
Wait, what?
Nah, he said he called the cops on 2 of his girls and they went to jail. I know why. Yeah, because he's been the other way around where he didn't, and they called the cops on him, and he in jail. He ain't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
man, you got to explain that when you say that. He's like,
well,
he was on the other side. Like, wait, whoa, what?
Nah. I'm telling
He
you,
wants
that's
to know
why
that.
he ain't no call the cops on no chicks. But sometimes it's like it's either this or I'm. You know what I mean? What I'm gonna do? You know what I mean?
There's so much more to that story. I just want to know.
Yeah.
But, man, Rob, we might have to have you call on the show.
Rod is
one day.
crazy, you know what I mean? He definitely got some situations. I'm quite sure he got some situations, but like I said, he's one of them that will, some people won't call the cops on their girl or their wife or whatever the case may be. You know, it would be hard for me to call the cops. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't a cop caller neither, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I've never been in a situation with a female where I just really couldn't control it. I don't know. Only somebody that, we get a guy on here that couldn't control the situation and just did, that's really what he had to do, you know what I mean? But I ain't really been in that situation where I felt like I couldn't control the situation, where I felt like I was going to be, my safety was in jeopardy. But, like I said, that's me. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm I guess, like Jody said, there are mental guys coming in the hospital a lot with some physical.
Yeah.
We just had a nurse telling us, you think they coming in the hospital beat up.
What did you do to get beat? What did you say to her?
Right?
Yeah, you ain't gotta believe me. Believe a nurse to see these jokers coming in the hospital beat up. Like, yeah, this is happening. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a made up thing where guys are not. This is not happening. We just doing
What
it.
time did you walk in the house?
So what about is there a battered men's hotline? So you don't call the cops, but there's
I'm pretty sure there is.
yeah, thanks.
I don't know. I ain't never
They
seen
scared
one.
to call it.
I ain't never seen no bad. You ain't
Yo,
never.
we got another one.
1-900.
So what happened to you?
1-900. I'm getting my ass whooped. I have never seen. I've been on. Y'all know y'all done seen a lot of hotlines in your life. You ain't never
1-900.
seen no 1-900. I'm a battered man.
Battered.
Yeah, I ain't seen it. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say they ain't out there, but I'm gonna just say I ain't seen it. You know what I mean?
Oh, it is. Okay, Jody. Be
Who
The
the
Joe?
hotline
hardest.
is the same for
Joe?
male or female victims.
It's the same
Huh?
hotline.
They call them with their voice disguised.
He said,
Officer, help.
Oh, that's the best investment we made.
that's your clip it.
There's the clip.
Clip it.
That's the clip.
Clip it. Oh my
Yeah, man.
goodness. I knew this boy was gonna go. Oh my goodness. Oh. Woo.
Time out.
Oh man, I needed that.
Good one, man.
That was a good.
All right, gosh.
Oh my goodness.
This is why we do this shit.
Oh
man.
man, I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh man, that was too funny.
Oh man,
Oh, man.
that was classic right there. That's the start off the 101.
Episode 101.
Clip it. Oh yeah, that was classic.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't even breathe right now, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a hotline. You need to call it. Call it. Protect yourself. Everybody just keep their hands to
This is why you
themselves.
can't tell guys shit, you know what I mean?
We're gonna laugh. I told you. I proved it.
Oh man, yo, you made your whole point right there, bro. Oh man, that was classic, yo. Oh, I didn't even know that
Ryan,
shit
nigga.
did that. Oh man, that was.
Oh man, listen.
Woo.
that shit.
Yo,
That
I'm
was a
sorry.
moment.
I'm sorry, yo. That was yeah. Woo, y'all know y'all mess with us. We have a couple of those moments like that. That nigga killed that shit, yo.
So yeah, listen. Where do we go from there?
Oh, I don't think you could go off that, man.
I don't know
That
what to
was.
do there.
Listen, I need y'all to like,
Yeah, like,
share,
share,
subscribe,
subscribe.
comment. Always remember rule number 2.
Domestic violence is not a joking matter. Somehow.
Don't try to clear it up now. You
Somehow we're gonna find.
putting out disclaimers after that shit.
I got to. I got to clean it up.
Putting out disclaimers after that, nigga. Yeah, you gotta live up to that. That shit gonna be playing a lot. Yeah, that's gonna be playing a lot, man. Oh man, that was the funniest
Yeah.
shit.
So we're gonna take a pause.
No cap.
Yeah.
Oh
We're gonna
man,
take a
that
pause
was-
and
that
switch up
was-
and talk about some things that Good Peepz podcast got coming. So
Yeah.
Facebook fam, it's been real, but we are moving the pod
Yeah,
to the
yo.
tube of you. We're going to YouTube, y'all.
Yeah,
Making the move to YouTube.
YouTube. It's
So-
because of y'all, actually.
Because of y'all.
Yeah,
We
for
got
real.
to move to YouTube. Why? Facebook is not. They're only keeping videos up for like 30 days anyway. So it doesn't make sense to go live on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, you get a better experience. You can put it on multiple devices. You can put it on your TV. Especially if you have a YouTube premium account, you can put it on multiple devices at one time so you can really enjoy the listening experience. You don't have to have the app open to hear us. So, just more functionality,
Yeah.
better audio experience. And, episode 101, we upgraded everything.
Y'all here?
We upgraded everything now. We got soundboard. We can do. And guess.
Soundboards and shit. yo.
So yeah, we got to get Rob. We got you on the sweatshirt and hoodie for sure. So another thing we're going to open up. We're going to enable call-ins, so you guys will be able to call into the show.
That's gonna be fire.
And talk to us in real time as well too. So we're gonna get y'all the Good Peepz hotline.
Yeah,
you won't have to disguise your voice.
Oh man,
you'll be able to talk to us. We will bring another live component into the show. All that's coming. All that's here. So yeah, YouTube from now on. Also, being that Thursday nights is NFL Thursdays. We ain't trying to compete with the NFL.
Hell nah.
So we took a poll, and by popular demand, Good Peepz is moving back to his original air date.
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's where it started on Wednesdays. So we're going to do Wednesdays, just so we ain't... You can't. Y'all
it's
already.
Hump day. It's just a good change of pace.
Day, everybody chilling, but Thursdays with football is rough.
Yeah, we want to watch the game too.
Yeah, for real. And it ain't like back in a couple years. Thursday night games is nice down.
Yeah, Thursday night games is rival Sunday night game.
Yeah, Thursday night games is back.
Especially play fantasy football. Every game matters.
So we ain't trying to. We did that already, trying to compete with football. It just don't work, you know what I mean? So we, after this week, we go on a Wednesday. Like I said, YouTube, y'all, everybody, it's simple. It's a simple transition.
That's right, Rob, DJ, Reef. We got the hotline coming. Y'all be able to call in.
Yeah.
We'll get that out to y'all.
Oh, that's going to be crazy. The hotline. I can see y'all right now. You know what I mean? Like I said, we didn't upgrade it. Yeah, every time we just try and build, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it. It's a process, but we gonna get there, you know what I mean? But for what we got working for us right now, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Like I said, I gotta get my technology up, you know what I mean? I don't know. Hey, these niggas got all this stuff and these boards and shit with all these buttons. I gotta chill and study this shit for a little bit. But like I said, we do this because of y'all. And the reason why we move it is because of y'all. We see we getting a lot of traction.
If y'all like the upgrades, man, give me a 1 in the chat right now. Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all excited about the upgrades. Moving to Wednesdays, the hotline.
Oh yeah, before I forget, Sundays too. Football come down. I'm rocking Vanity's Playhouse.
Oh,
down on 565 Landis Avenue in Rosenhain.
Frequency.
You know what I mean? So. Bird Gang Sundays. Some guys play fantasy football over there. It's gonna be the football fantasy. So come through. Like I said, Sugar Will gonna come through with the Good Peepz food truck.
Yeah.
We got everything there. So I'll keep y'all posted with more details. But starting the season, first day, September 7th. That Sunday, it's going down. If you a Birds fan, Eagles fan, come through. Got you.
Shoot, and just
stay tuned. I have more information
next Wednesday.
Jumping off that topic. Shoot, we ain't even gonna be here next Wednesday. No, that's the following Thursday. So
we doing Wednesdays.
Yeah, we doing Wednesdays.
Somebody asked in the chat when
that's right,
are
Rob.
we starting YouTube next week? YouTube
next
only.
Week, yeah, we going YouTube only.
Straight YouTube only. We'll make sure that we get it out on our social media posts on all things TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
This way y'all ain't even, like Double A says, y'all ain't got to be really using, some of y'all be at the crib, you know what I mean? If you aren't at the crib, you can see the phone, but some people be at the crib. You can just watch us. Like I said, everybody got smart TVs and shit, so you know what I mean? You just watch us on the TV and still have your phone. You feel me?
If you have YouTube Premium, you can actually close the app and the pod is still playing. You can still hear it.
Yeah.
So now you can have a different app open, multitask.
And we going to the frequency already told us. Like I said, we jumping. We going to be on our radio tip, so you might not be able to watch us. Yeah. You just want to hear us. You know what I mean? We going to have all that for y'all.
Yeah, pod's coming too. We going to be on Spotify, Apple Music. You know what I mean?
That's going to be live.
Yep.
And one more announcement. Like I said, we rocking this month, yo. We got me and Frequency got August 16th.
Cooper River.
Cooper River, you know what I mean? Park. We gonna have it's a talent expo. If you got a talent, some kind of talent, come out. Everybody always saying we ain't got nowhere to. It's gonna be nice. Y'all know Cooper River. It's nice out there. You know what I mean? You got the stand. You know, the stand. What is it? The stage. I meant the stage out there. They got the park. You know, it's nice out there. So.
The whole family. Bring the whole family.
Yeah, bring the whole. It's a family type deal. We're going to have food trucks, vendors. They're going to be performing. I'm hosting,
I'm gonna be
DJ.
up there with kazoo like a hustle man.
Yeah. I'm gonna be hosting DJ Frequency on the ones and twos. You know how we do. We everywhere.
Pick up the pieces.
Yeah, we everywhere. And then that following week, like, we got the Drewski joint. Like,
the Drewski birthday party following
we got
Thursday.
following Thursday, we going ill. Yeah, we doing the Drewski party from Hot 97.
New York City.
We are media.
Yeah,
Media.
so we got a lot of shit coming, y'all. So just stay, tune in. I appreciate y'all, just rocking with us, you know what I mean, all day. You know what I mean? Anything, bro?
Yeah, you covered everything what we got going on.
Yeah.
Good Peepz this month. So just let y'all know, man, we are out here. We are being requested to do media at major events now. So the podcast and the brand is really expanding. So again, thanks to y'all.
Thank y'all.
Y'all pushing us forward. Y'all are putting us in a prime position. And we all going to the top together. So to make the dream work, keep rocking with us. But we ain't done yet. Because it's time for...
We got time for it?
No Cap!
Oh, yeah, we got a couple no cap. We got a couple Jones and no cap.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah. Yeah, it has.
So let's see what we got coming out the cap.
We got some... I'm going to have to... Good one?
Whoa.
Oh, good one?
Wanting to leave a relationship, but you don't want to be the bad guy.
Ooh.
Do you remain unhappy in the relationship?
I mean, men do it all the time.
Do you go?
Is it you asking me? Does it happen or would I do it?
The question is, what would you do?
What would you do?
You want to leave, but you don't want to be the bad guy.
Neither
so
one
I guess so.
of us.
Let's define that. What does that mean? You don't want to be the bad guy. So that must mean that there's a lot at stake here. It could be, it might just be more than this relationship. You might have a family.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
If it's a bad guy thing, then okay, that sounds like there's kids or other
family.
People
y'all tied in with a business or something together.
Yeah.
It's
always. I like that. It could be you could have a business together. You could have a couple of joint account situations happening right now, and you pulling out, would probably leave that significant other high and dry. So that could be the bad guy. It doesn't always have to be a child thing. It could be a business.
Jamie said, "Nope, you go."
Yep.
Yeah.
Dawson, walk away.
Walk away.
What say you, good mom?
Walk away. I mean,
neither one of
Dawson,
us.
you ain't got no damn.
Neither one of us.
Dawson ain't got no damn kids, so he just like, yeah, I'm
like,
bounce.
I'm out.
It's easy, right?
yeah.
BJ said, "Who cares if I'm the bad guy?"
Yeah, I mean, people. I don't know. I know people do stay for those reasons. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't. Your happiness. Because if you ain't happy, it's gonna be. It ain't translate. It's not gonna go well. You know what I'm saying? In the long run. So, for the smart thing,
keep that boy.
Yeah, the smart thing is to leave. You know what I'm saying? But we all know that don't happen.
This whole episode is about not being smart. So this whole episode is about not being smart.
Yeah.
If somebody putting their hands on you, the smart thing is to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The smart thing is to leave, but we know people just don't leave. You know what I mean?
Ooh. Jamie said, if there are kids involved, you're teaching your kids to be in an unhealthy relationship.
Yeah, good job, Jamie. That's a great answer. Okay, y'all hear? Answer to the night. Sis, answered. I like that one.
Dot said he's dropping for you. Want to get another one?
Yeah, let me get another one. That was a good one. I like that one.
What's this? How do you feel about the advancement of AI, with a fast advancement of AI, Skynet in parentheses?
Skynet? What does that mean?
Terminator.
Yeah, remember that was the
Skynet
name of the
company.
yeah.
That has
built
the machines.
That built that shit.
So how we feel about I feel like we're living out the prequel to the Matrix, man.
Yeah. I don't like none of this AI shit. I don't know what's
it's the
true or not.
Yo,
I don't,
it's
you don't
so
even
easy
know.
to do stuff, man.
You don't even know what you watching now if it's real or not.
Yo,
This
they
shit
had
is just
like a
getting crazy.
mass murder AI joint where it's like a 3-story aquarium in the mall.
That wasn't real?
No, it was AI.
That's what I'm saying.
And that thing looked real. I'm like,
yeah.
what?
It was like, what, 80 people got?
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah,
that's
you
that's
don't
AI.
know
I'm like,
what
yo,
the
that
hell
is-
to believe
So,
now.
Is this other YouTube channel called Diary of a CEO, and really I got to finish it, but it's an AI expert, one of the engineers, and he's saying like definitely, as far as his opinion goes, his expert opinion, he said we're already begun within the next 12 years, we're going to go through a dystopian era, and then it's going to lead ultimately into like AI government because the corruption. And there's another level of AI where it's like sentient. It's called like AGI or something like that. But
yeah, it's literally learning.
Yeah.
And we're programming
it's
it
scary.
right.
to learn.
There
He
you
was
go.
like, no, like the
next.
next decade, yo, like it's going to be some real.
It's just taking all the
Crazy shit pop.
creative, skills from anybody now. Oh, everybody can just be. Anybody can be creative now, and that ain't even your skill.
Right.
You feel me? That ain't even your skill. With AI, it can, nobody can tell if it ain't or not.
Doctors are giving advice based on Chat GPT.
yeah, scary, bro. I like I said, this generation of advanced computers and all. I don't know what. Like I said, when I watch my phone and something it looks too crazy. And the next thing I think is this even real? Right. you know what I mean? It's like, is this even real? Like, that's the next question to myself. Like, I don't know if I'm watching a real situation or is this AI shit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy, bro. But
yeah, BJ said it's getting Star Trek crazy. He said machine learning is the stage we're in now. He's right, because even a lot of stuff I'm getting prompted to train on is all about that. And these AI courses I have to take, they're like 20 hours. I'm like, I work for Skynet.
Yeah.
I really, it's a joke, but I've been saying this
For a long time.
since you know how long I've been saying I work
Very
for Skynet for ever. And first it started with, we really talked about real machine-to-machine communication when 4G launched. We were talking by 2020, it'll be over, I forget how many million connections just in the U.S. alone. And we're 5 years later, and it felt like we just advanced 30 years in technology in a short
hell yeah.
time frame. Matter of fact, this year, it felt like we did a 10-year leap.
You know Moore's Law?
What's that?
So it's technology. So it says basically computation squares every 2 years, at least. You know what I mean?
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it feels like. The stuff we were talking about in January is
irrelevant now.
It's 2020.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
It's literally 2020 information.
You got to keep up with the time. It's so fast. It's like, God damn.
Like
I said, man, it's that you brung it up, the AI. Like, y'all already know I ain't really on that. But the AI, the way what I see how it's moving, man, this shit look crazy, bro.
With that being said, I saw another clip today. They are putting actual human brain cells in silicon with, actual brain cells in computing, chips or whatever.
Oh, RoboCop, got it.
Yeah.
This ain't RoboCop,
and it's like, you know what I mean, like the amount.
He gotta be all sophisticated.
No, but I'm talking like
RoboCop.
like
Niggas
like
know
a
what you
little
talking about.
petri dish, not a whole joint, but like your your AMD M3 chip, like but it's real brain cells mixed with.
Man, I see that.
It's crazy,
man. We
bro.
already
like
know
that
this
stuff
is
out
coming.
now.
We already know what's coming. It's just,
yeah,
this shit is crazy.
And
like
that's
I
the
said,
thing. It's like
my
when you
whole
got to
thing
teach.
is it just takes all the creativity out of anything now. Like anybody can be anything they want as far as AI now. You know what I mean? Like nigga, you ain't never wrote a song in your damn life. now these niggas writing Grammys.
Now you Smokey Robinson.
Like, what the hell you be? When you come a songwriter, dog? Like, it's that type of
or
shit.
your kids coming home with 4.5 GPA. Like, you went from a C to an A with no. You don't study at all.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's scary, but hopefully, like I said, I don't know. You just, hey, man, what you got to adapt to the times, man, because you ain't changing shit. You know what I'm saying? So. Hey,
I
man.
miss when AI stood for Allen Iverson.
Yeah, hell yeah. It took me a while to even think of remember who AI. AI getting a lot of conversation.
What he do now?
He working with Apple?
AI. I'm the dumbest. I know I was so stupid for. AI is getting a lot of publicity lately.
You really thought it was Allen Iverson?
Yeah, like why is AI in everything now and this shit? You know what I mean? This nigga don't even play no more.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. And Timbaland with his AI artist, man. I unfollowed Timbaland. I'm sorry.
Whack.
After I saw it, I'm like, come on, bro. Like you. So did you really use your beat club just to train Suno the AI on how to make music, and then you sign an AI artist? Like all these artists on your platform,
AI artists
that you've been working with on Beat Club Radio since pretty much the pandemic, and you sign an AI artist. It's like, I gotta take this dude off my Mount Rushmore, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's another topic.
Yeah, we can. We can talk about that. That's a great topic. I ain't even gonna hold you. That no cap one right there. It was some good no caps tonight. Shout out to no cap. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, y'all keep sending them things in.
Yeah, y'all.
The bucket's getting low. Let's refill it.
Yeah, give us some. You know, you can be anonymous. You know what I mean? Yeah, we can be anonymous. Hit us up. You know what I mean? DM us up.
We never put names on the questions.
Give us some more questions for no cap. Tonight was actually good. You know, we usually get some crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good, you know what I mean? Shout out to No Cap. Need y'all to like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, you with Sugar Will. You know what I mean? That's that's the boy Double A Frequency. You hear him in the back.
And we out this sucker.
Yeah, we got the classic moment. Yo, man, my damn head was still kind of tingling and shit. My head's still tingling on that shit. My body just calmed down. You know how your pressure just go down after?
I gotta watch this back after the show, man.
Yo,
I gotta watch this back.
That shit was classic, bro. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, once again, Wednesdays. We go on Wednesdays now, y'all.
Starting next Wednesday.
Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Straight YouTube.
Yeah. We will put it up throughout the week, but it's not that hard. Wednesday, YouTube.
Matter of fact, go to YouTube now and subscribe.
Yeah.
That's right.
Subscribe, hit the notification button.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go right there.
Do that right now.
Go right now and subscribe to YouTube. This way, when our show come on, just pop on your shit. You know what I mean? It's there. Bing. You know what I mean? Here, easy. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we still gonna keep this rolling.
I can watch football on Thursdays now.
Yeah. I was thinking about that shit too. Like, whoa. I love Good Peepz to death.
Let's ask people, y'all like Wednesday? Yes. All right. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, whoa. But, brother, you good?
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Frequency, you good?
I'm great, man.
Yo, right here is Good Times is made with Good Peepz right here. I'm Sugar Will.
Yeah. I'm Double A.
Boy, Frequency in the back. Good Peepz. We'll holler at y'all. Deuces.
All right,
Yeah.
Yeah.